Mapper video, we'll look into a scenario in which Hungary forms an empire. Which, surprisingly, I've never done a Hungarian empire. So the first thing they do is invade Slovakia. Well, this is possible to happen, but it would fail in our timeline. But in this timeline, it wouldn't. Because it couldn't. And Hungary pushes up and takes out Slovakia. In our timeline, in our universe, if this happened, we would be at war with Hungary. And be some sad realities for some countries, with them taking over full annexation of Slovakia. Do you know the far southern area of Slovakia has a lot of Hungarians according to ethnic maps? And now they invade Croatia. Well, why wouldn't they? If they were making an empire, they need coast. You can't have an empire without the sea coast. And Hungary does what they did years ago. They form an empire. Well, Bulgaria's empire is more impressive. And with access to the coast secured. So it went through Slovenia too, but they went through the big boy Croatia. With Romania at this point being a bad option. Bosnia right now would probably still be a good one. And plus, they get the help of Serbia, who is not really a good ally. Why not, may you ask? Because they may be up to something. They're just trying to keep Hungary from getting too strong. Then they sign a peace treaty in which they draw a border in one of the weirdest spots. That's what Hungary managed to take, and that's what Serbia managed to take. Serbia is now in a good position to annex Montenegro, which they don't hesitate and do. But Hungary thinks they have gotten an ally, but in reality they haven't. And the Balkan Alliance is signed between Romania, Serbia, Bulgaria, and Greece. With this being a cement alliance, a strong alliance. Much stronger than Hungary is at this point. But while this is going on, they continue their expansion, including into Austria. Who they asked Germany for help in invading. And together, Germany and Hungary crush it. Germany is the first ones to invade. Why is Germany the first? Because, well, they're the closest with their troops. Hungary gets their troops out of the Bosnia new area and push into Austria. And that's not looking so great. Hungary and Germany working together, not really that great. What else is Italy? You know who else? Romania. Well, at least Romania isn't helping them. If they were, that wouldn't. And they even get annexed this land, with Germany taking the most. I'm taking their old lands plus a lot of lands from Austria. But they won't attack Poland. They will not attack Poland yet. If you heard that noise, it's just a car going by because there's ice at the bottom of my road. That's the problem with snow. Yeah. Snow here gets heard. They're trying to invade Newfoundland. Well, they go into Czechia, which they get a lot of support in invading Czechia. Why is this not having any? Because there hasn't been a big enough war, and usually I only pause when there's like a big war or a big treaty. And why do I pause? So that you don't need to watch all the movement, all the important movement you get. With Poland starting an advance in. I'm getting bad vibes about this partition. They know during World War II, when Germany invaded Poland, Hungary had nothing to do with it. They just helped Poles escape. With Poland gaining a bit of land and Germany gaining a bit of land. But that's basically all for it. Wants to invade Italy and Slovenia. But when they start planning their invasion of Slovenia, you know what this league says? You will be punished severely, Hungary, if you enter, said the Balkan League. And Hungary was like, sure. What's the worst you'll do? Which, to Hungary's surprise, a lot of things happen. Starting with a declaration of war from the Balkan Alliance. Which, at first, doesn't really matter. For Slovenia dies. But Hungary had no troops on the Serbian-Romanian border at this time. With them getting pushed back, but eventually being stalled in the Bosnian front because they have troops in Sarajevo. And they also have troops moving to the front. Budapest breaking out, with them encircling it, almost taking the complete city when Hungary is ready. And they start pushing it back, with them mobilizing more and more people. And well, they managed to get to here. Then they eventually push the invaders. Serbia starts a new offensive up here, where there's no defenders. Now, Hungary, on the other hand, manages to kick Romania out. And, well, they don't really cross into anyone, but they do manage to cross into Romania. Why not fast? Because it's a mountain. And they start their advance here. And they take over territory. With them managing to take a significant of encirclement being at an all-time high, troops don't make it out before Hungary encircles big chunks of the armies. Well, this doesn't look so great, does it? But this is where Turkey sees opportunity, seeing that Greece has all of its troops moved away. Kosovo gets war declared on, which is not taken that well by Albania, who declares war next. Then we have Turkey, who is being a turkey and invades. They invade Greece. They land on these islands. They do this. Meanwhile, Serbian and Greek forces start entering Albania and Montenegro, almost taking them completely out. And they do this. Successful invasion. Other fronts are not so lucky. With Hungary starting a bigger push. The Hungarian Empire does, at least. Into Romania. It looks too much like the Hungarian real empire. But, trust me, it's not. And, well, Serbian forces retreat out of here. Why do they retreat? So they can hopefully make an offensive against Hungary, which succeeds. And they even push into Romanian land. But you know who sees opportunity? Italy. Who basically says, Hungary, give me my coast. And they're like, what? I don't have any of your land. Yeah, you do. Which is false. This is a false statement. It's a casus belli is what it is. With Germany demanding Italy leaves their country, which Italy does, because Italy doesn't want to start too many wars. with them pushing into Illyria, or Dalmatia coast, and pushing north. No, Hungary decides to speed up its offensive in the south. But Albania wasn't so fortunate, and they died. And also Crete, they take Crete. They also take these islands near Athens, and they push up there, allowing Macedonia to kick out Bulgarian forces. With them pushing up here, with Greece in a bad state after Athens falls, and then Sparta falls. What is that island called that Sparta's on? And well, Bulgaria loses its coast. Of Hungary starting its offensive into Romania, which widens and makes it to Moldova. They offer peace to Moldova and Romania, who refuse. Italy is completely stalemated out. Along with Serbia, he's starting to lose lands. Hungary starts an offensive to cut off Greece completely from Serbia, which is a success. But they manage to take back Kosovo and then Albania, with the blue team trying to get peace, which they eventually agree to peace negotiations, but sadly it gets refused because it's not good enough. And well, Bulgaria then sends peace and says they will sign what they want. Same with Moldova, Romania, and Greece loses land. Bulgaria and Greece lose land. This is all Turkey. That's Albania. Yeah, Turkey is even into Romanian lands. Crazy. And a lot of Thrace. They know Turkish Thrace. Turkish Thrace is technically Turkey is the Balkans. Well, depends on what you're talking about. So, Thrace, yeah, that's Balkans right here. Turkish Thrace. And we have Bulgarian Thrace and Greek Thrace. And well, this is where the war turns for the worst for Italy as they move all their troops in. I think I'll do neighboring relations at the end of this video. And well, Italy gets kicked out. And well, Italy falls back to Italy, even losing Trieste. Eventually, they come to the negotiating table with Hungary, who basically states, we want some lands and a few trading ports. Yeah, basically, they just want some of the coast, is what I mean by trading port. Like, they want some here, control there, a bit more than just that. Like this, and this under their control, along with all of this, which is accepted by Italy, along with its provinces, giving up some coastal territory, because Italy's people have turned to want peace. But they have one more goal. And to do it, they basically say they will support Ukraine if Ukraine hands them over a bit of land. Which I hope they don't say in reality, because that would be bad. And it would be me wrong. But in a wild mapper video, yeah, you can take land. With Hungary illegally putting its forces into Ukraine. And annexing this piece of land. But Ukraine does nothing as they give them lots of money in reparations. Which, I don't think that's how a war works. You can lose a war and get land. Austria. Did Hungary have really so much land after World War II? And now let's look at the neighboring relations. I'm going to do its close neighbors and some, like, if it's green, it's good. And well, They even get Turkey support. I think I'm going to go to France too. If you're light green, you do like them, but not really that much. And I'd likely include them in them. Light red, not that bad, but deteriorated. And are you going to kill me? Or coming for you? That's what that color represents. So Hungary isn't in a great spot. It has lots of allies, but has just as many enemies. But these like light red can be slightly friendly. They're basically green, but not green, if that makes sense. Which I'm assuming it doesn't, because how does that make sense? You can't be a hater and an enjoyer. Well, you can. What's an example? Many countries hate other countries. Think of it. You can say someone's bad, but that doesn't make them evil, and that's Hungary. This is the Hungarian Empire. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe. Why should you subscribe? We're at 61. That's 14 away from 50 subscribers. We were at 13, so we need to get back up there. We need to get on a growth rate now. Well, we are growing again. We need to get to 75 for a special. I want 75 subscribers for the special. And there's a surprise for 100. So please like and subscribe. Leave a comment about your opinion on these videos. Do you prefer Empires, animated videos, country balls? I can add those in if you want. Or do you prefer geopolitical talks, which take longer to make than it does to make this kind of fiction? So maybe that's what you like. Or maybe you want a live stream, which may or may not come in the future. At 100 subscribers for doing Name the Country games. I can't guarantee, but I can also not say it's not true. So please like and subscribe. That's all for today's video.